fellow Toastmasters, dear guests. Any story may have a happy ending. My story is a true story. The time, place, and events of my story are the 1980s and happy college students ride in a big truck through the Rocky Mountains. As soon as we parked the truck on a nice tree-covered hill, my friends started to work on their project picking up tree branches. And I had come along just to enjoy going somewhere, so I decided to go for a walk. There was something about the air that day, yet I set out under a blue summer sky. I walked with my eyes fixed on my thoughts, my hands holding my Walkman. Alone, unknown, I crossed the green forest, I went down a beaten path. Going downhill, I sensed that I was traveling too far, very far through the countryside. I turned around and looked back up the hill. Tall trees did suddenly appear there, like a fortress in front of me. I did not know how to get back. So I took careful steps looking up ahead, only to spot livestock staring at me. I had to stop and think. Was I wearing red? Matter of fact, past the road was the countryside, past the pack of bulls was the country road I had to get to in order to ask for help. So here I go, treading softly on nice green grass, sweetly becoming invisible, not even breathing, not thinking about anything, and especially not eyeballing anybody. I walked through a large field past the pack of bulls, and I swiftly crawled under a wire fence. I safely stepped onto sandy trails. Shuffling my feet, I started to listen for signs of life. The road looked empty and distant. I pushed and prayed for a ride. A car finally came by and I told my story to the nice elderly couple in the car, and they decided to take me to the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office was a secret place, a busy place, I guess. I had looked up and around for a while to see wanted signs on the wall. It was newness and wonder to open eyes. Wanted signs under the spotlight, just like in a Western movie. And I was feeling safe and sheltered in the sheriff's office. It was as good as it could get. Yet, somehow, my heart did beat, sensing senseless fears. And then the sheriff started to question me. This chainsaw force aside, my game of childhood had lost its fun. Matter of fact, I was to go back in the patrol car to meet my party. Now it was the game of what was expected. And full of hope, I quietly kept to my own self. Out of the window, on a distance, I see a truck and 3 figures walking about. Was I dreaming? I had been expecting more drama. Slowly, the patrol car met my party up a steep slope. I was delivered safe and sound. Well, I hope that some of you, nice audience, hold in your memory an untold miracle to be told. A time when your every decision, even not the right one, somehow turned out right. For instance, my encounter with wildlife, we sized each other up, and I decided to trust my luck. Well, mainly, I have never mentioned this encounter to anybody before now, and thinking how it was God's will to send the right people at the right time. Fellow Toastmasters, I'm grateful to my friends who looked and waited for me for hours. Well, even the patrol car amazingly made it up a very steep slope to the clearing where my friends were waiting for me. And that is the end of my story.